Good day everyone. So now, natapos tayo sa measure of central tendency group. We are just going to discuss about the standard deviation or the measure of dispersion group. So ito yung formula ulit para sa ating standard deviation for our group data. Standard deviation is equal to the square root of the summation of f minus x minus mean squared over n minus 1. So gamitin na natin ulit yung ginamit nating ito yung frequency distribution table. Yung ginamit natin kanina sa ating measure of central tendency given sa isa kong video. So, kunin mo, para makuha yung ating, di ba nakuha natin yung ating mean. So, yung ating mean is 39.71 based on our given computation earlier. So, ngayon, kunin natin yung standard deviation. Pero bago natin makuha yung standard deviation, kailangan muna natin kunin yung x minus mean. And then eventually, yung ating x minus mean squared. And then yung ating f times x minus mean squared. Kunin muna natin yan. So, yung ating x minus mean is literally x minus mean. Subtract nyo lang si class mark doon sa mean natin. So, isasubtract nyo lang po si class mark. Isasubtract nyo lang si class mark doon po sa mean. X minus mean. Class mark minus mean. So, dapat tama yung mean para tama yung sagot. So, class mark minus mean. So, dito po, 32. 32 yung una nating class mark, di ba? 32 minus our mean, 39.71. That will give you negative 7.71. Next, yung sunod naman, 35. So, 35 minus yung mean, 39.71. Negative 4.71. Unahin nyo muna yung class mark bago si mean. Wag, baka naman ang gawin nyo mean minus class mark. Hindi po. Class mark minus mean. Para po makuha ito. So, 35 minus 39.71 is negative 4.71. Next, 38. So, 38 minus 39.71 is negative 1.71. And then next is 41. 41 minus 39.71 is 1.29. 44 minus 39.71, 4.29. Next is 47 minus 39.71, 7.29. And then next is 50. So 50 minus 39.71, 10.29. 10.29. So ulit, para makuha tong x minus mean, minus nyo lang yung class mark nyo sa inyong mean. So, class mark minus mean. So, ulit. Check natin. 32 minus 39.71. Negative 7.71. 35 minus 39.71. Negative 4.71. 38 minus 39.71 is negative 1.71. 41 minus 39.71, 1.29. And then 44 minus 39.71, 4.29. And then 47 minus 39.71, 7.29. And then lastly, 50 minus 39.71, 10.29. 10.29. So, X, which is class mark, minus your mean, sa isang class mark, minus kay mean, para po makuha yung ating X minus mean. Tapos, sunod po, kunin nyo yung naka-squared. Squared nyo lang sila. So, gamit kayo ng parenthesis para mag-positive yan. Negative 7.71 squared is 59.44. These two decimal places. Squared nyo lang. Next, negative 4.71 squared, 22.18. Negative 1.71 squared, 2.92. One point 29 squared, 1.66. Next, 4.29 squared, 18.40. Next, 7.29 squared, 53.14. Next, 10.29 squared, 105.88. So, there we have it. E is square nyo lang. And then, next is frequency times x minus mean squared. Yung kailangan nyo para sa ating formula. So, ito, yung mga nakuha nyong score, di ba? May mga nakuha kayong score. May mga nakuha kayong score. Gagawin nyo lang is i-multiply nyo lang kay frequency. Ulit. Ito po, para makuha ito, yung pong x minus mean squared na nakuha nyo, i-multiply nyo lang kay frequency niya. I-multiply nyo lang sa kanyang frequency. I-multiply nyo lang sa kanyang frequency. So, 59.44 times 5. So, 59.44 times 5 is 297.2. Next, 22.18 times 7 is 155.26. Next, 2.92 times 6. 2.92 times 6, 17.52. Next, 1.66 times 5, 8.3. Next, 6.6 times 18.40, 110.4. Next, 53.14 times 4, 212.56. And then lastly, 2 times 105.88 is 211.76. So, i-multiply nyo lang po yung nakuha nyo dito sa kanilang mga frequency. Para po makuha itong f times x minus mean square. Ngayon po, ang susunod natin gagawin is para makuha natin yung formula, kailangan po muna natin i-add tong lahat. So, i-add, summation, di ba? Ang nakalagay sa formula is summation ng f times x minus mean squared. So, isa-summate nyo lang po lahat to. Summate. Ibig sabihin ng summate, kunin yung sum. Add nyo lang po. So, i-add nyo lang. 297.2 plus 155.26 plus 17.52 plus 8.3 plus 110.4 plus 212.56 plus 211.76. And the total score is 1,013. Ulit. Double check. 297.2 plus 155.26 plus 17.52 plus 8.3 plus 110.4 plus 212.56 plus 211.76. 1,013. So, ito po yung total nila, 1,013. So, yun po yung ilalagay nyo ngayon dito. 1,013. So, lalagay nyo doon sa formula. Then, n minus 1. Ano po ba yung n natin? Dito sa given ay 35. Bakit 35? Ito po yung ating data, di ba? Ilan po lahat yan? Yung data mo. So, 35 lahat yan. Pag bilangin mo mula doon hanggang dito, 35. 35. Total frequency. So, therefore, yung ating n is 35. Minus 1 will be, so, 1,013 over 35 minus 1 is 34. Divide niya muna. 1,013 divided by 34 is 29.79. Two decimal places. So, ngayon, square root nyo na. Square root of 29.79 is equal to 5 point, at least 2 decimal places. So, your standard deviation now is 5.458 or 5.46. And that is your standard deviation. And that is our final answer. And there we have it. Thank you for listening.